Good day, City Scholars! Welcome to Dr. Filemon C. Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas. This is the college orientation for academic year 2020-2021. I am Eunice Parungao, the OIC Head of Office of Student Affairs, Main Campus. Let us start this program with a prayer by Dfcamclp, followed by the National Anthem and the Dfcamclp hymn.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiin. Sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bughaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng walhatit pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya na pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
City of love and progress, to the college of open hands, giving us hope and dignity for us to serve our motherland. From thy portals we gain our strength. In thy hallways is our knowledge, your beauty as inspiration, and your caring for our courage. Oh, Dfcamclp College, oh, our alma mater, with your guide keys, we will never suffer. Oh, Dfcamclp College, oh, our alma mater, our pathway to success. Together we will conquer.
Nothing but years of happiness as we march on to victory. Will our hearts beat, will our soul love with the colors of our memory. Oh, Dfcamclp College, oh, our alma mater, with your guidance, we will never suffer.
Dfcamclp College, oh, our alma mater, our pathway to success. Together we will
Here are some important messages from our college administrators.
Hello and a pleasant day to everyone. In behalf of our college administrators headed by our OIC President, Madam Gina Guerra, our Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Raymond Magno, our Executive Assistant to the President, Mr. Elmer Albacete, our Dean of the IT Campus, Ms. Michelle Pulion, our newly appointed Supervisor for Curriculum and Instructions, Ms. Lori Rose Alfonso, our registrars for both campuses, Mr. Ramoncito Jimenez and Ms. Annabel Valle, all the heads of the various offices, members of the faculty, and all the non-teaching personnel of the college, I would like to give a warm welcome to all the incoming first-year students, as well as the returning second and third-year students for the academic year 2020-2021. This academic year will mark the many firsts not only in our educational system, but as well as in our everyday lives. The online education system, which we never considered seriously before, is now the new norm in imparting knowledge from the teachers to the learners. Indeed, there will be so many uncertainties as anything new creates anxieties and sometimes even fear. The administrators and faculty members of the Dfcamclp had spent countless hours in order to learn and adapt to the new modalities of teaching to ensure that our students will get the best instructions possible, will not be left behind, but rather be in the forefront in this new educational system. For your part, be receptive of the new changes we will encounter. Open your minds to the new ideas and adapt to the new way of life. This may not be the happy, fun-filled school life you all know. Actually, we all know, but you must overcome it in order to achieve your goals. Even if this pandemic comes to pass soon, our lives in the coming year will be much harder as a result of the long-term damages this has caused to our economy. Now, this is where your good education will serve as a solid wall that you can lean on. You should not be afraid of what you are about to encounter, but instead face the challenges head-on. Place your trust in the leadership of the college and the undying support of our City Mayor, Madam Imelda T. Aguilar, and Vice Mayor, Madam April Aguilar Neri. And together, we will conquer these challenges. With a fervent prayer to the Almighty God that this pandemic will end soon, let us move forward and not allow the destruction caused by this disease to deter you from fulfilling your long-term dreams of a better life for you and your loved ones. I wish you all good luck, and may the good Lord bless us all and keep us well. Thank you.
To our great students of Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar, Memorial College of Las Piñas, this academic year 2020-2021. Let me greet all of you with joy and confidence. A blessed day for giving us a special opportunity of meeting together even with this Zoom conference. Allow me to open my talk with this saying by Sir O.W. Holmes, a great writer. The greatest thing in this world is not so much where we are, but in what direction we are moving. At this very moment, I don't have any idea of how you are positioned in your respective homes, neither where your homes are located, and not even a glimpse of how small or how big, how luxurious, or how simple your lifestyle in your homes with your family. The best thing that each of you must be thankful of at this very time is you have a home, a family, good health, and you are enrolled as college students. Have you ever wondered what life was like before? Everything became instant. Before computers, microwaves, and remote controls, previous generations were not used to having their needs met immediately. Most things took time and hard work. Generation today, on the other hand, are accustomed to convenience at their fingertips. Unfortunately, we can subconsciously transfer this mindset to our relationship as well. We want to be respected or trusted right away, even before we prove we are respectable or trustworthy. We put pressure on friendships that have not had enough time to develop. Worst of all, we treat God as though He were at our beck and call. We treat Him like a genie that we summon whenever we're in need. Going back to my first saying, the greatest thing is not so much where we are, but in what direction we are moving. You are in your promising age today, and you can hold on God's promise for those who believe and trust Him, what says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope in the future." This is found in the Bible in the book of Jeremiah 29:11. In this time of pandemic, let us not worry so much on the negative happenings around us. Instead, let us look at how we can share and give our best according to small or big opportunities God has been providing us. Be grateful for your talents and potentials. By using them appropriately, you are moving to the right direction. Incorporate your character, and your faith can bring you to the destination you have been dreaming of in your life. God has a perfect plan for your life. It's tailored just for you. It matches the things He's building into your character right now. The plan He has for you is not the same as His plans for your friends. All your experiences may be good or bad, fit into His plan. The promises He has made to you and the things He has taught you are part of His design for your life. This new mode of learning brought about by this pandemic would not be too hard to you if you look at life positively. You can inspire yourself by saying, Lord, thank you for the opportunity and new experience. Accepting things which are not in our control makes our heart lighter and offers us to test our potentials. Our attitudes and character are very important. In closing, may I leave to you this challenge. Be like a maker of a well who brings no water to his source, but allows the water he finds there to flow freely without stoppage, diversion, or defilement and corruption, according to Johann Bengel. Once again, may God give you the best opportunity according to your choice. Good day to everyone.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat, sa ating mga bagong mag-aaral, mga dating mag-aaral dito sa ating Dfcamclp. Ngayon, at ating pong babalikan ng kasaysayan sa pamagitan ng pag-aaral ng kanyang history, kung paano nagsimula itong ating institusyon. Nagsimula ito ng ang ating pong butihing mayor, dating mayor Berhel Nene Aguilar, ay nakaisip na bigyan ng magandang kinabukasan ng ating mga high school graduates. Kaya nga po nung March 1997, kinumbinsi niya ang ating sanggunian na magkaroon ng isang ordinansa upang magkaroon ng isang kolehiyo dito sa ating lungsod. Ito nga ay nangyari noong August 13, 1997 through City Ordinance 35297 Series of 1997. Ito po na itatag ang Dfcamclp. Wala pa akong Las Piñas noon, which stands for Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar Memorial College. Ito po ipinangalan sa kanyang ama na si Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar. Alam niyo ba na si Dr. Filimon, siyang may pinakamatagal na laging mayor sa Las Piñas at marami rin siyang nagawa. Siya rin bilang ama ni dating mayor Nene Aguilar. Si Dr. Filimon, tatay din ng ating Senator Cynthia Villar, at si Mark Villar po na Secretary ng Public Works ay lolo naman siya. At itong si Dr. Filimon, para sa inyong kalaman, siya po ang nagtatag ng kauna-unang Municipal High School sa buong Pilipinas. Yan po ang Las Piñas Municipal High School. At ang inyong pong abang lingkod ay isa sa naging produkto ng nasabing paaralan. Noong March 12, 1998, doon po nagkaroon ng inaugurasyon sa ating 3-story, 27 classroom building. Yun po yung nandyan sa ating Golden Gate Subdivision. At nagkataon, ito rin po ang kaarawan ni Mayor Nene Aguilar. Kaya po ang ating Foundation Day ay celebrate natin tuwing March 12. Nagsimula po ang klase noong June 15, 1998 na we offered courses in Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, majors in Management, Marketing, Entrepreneurship, Economics, and Banking and Finance. We have a total of 1,083 who enrolled from various secondary schools of Las Piñas. Noong pong October 7, 1998, pinalabas din ang City Ordinance number 417-A-98, correcting the spelling of Filimon to Filimon. Noong 1919 to 2000, we also offered a new program, the Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. This complemented our BSBA program and to become a full-blown school of business. Then noong 2000, we have affiliated with ALCO, or the Association of Local Colleges and Universities, making our presence felt across the region. The college disproved the elitist notion that the quality education is the monopoly of expensive private colleges and universities. We also held our first commencement exercises at Aguilar Sports Complex in Pilar Village, Las Piñas City last April 5, 2002 with 558 graduates. On October 2003, the Dfcamclp produced its first 3 CPA passers with, take note, passing rate of 50%. In 2009, City Ordinance number 88709, series of 2009, issued. This changed the school name to Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas, or Dfcamclp. This is the official name of the college we are using until now. On May 2011, Dennis Magallanes placed 10th in the CPA licensure examination. This is the first time the college made it to the top 10. In October 2011, CPA board exam, another BSA graduate of our college, Sherwin Tubay, made a sterling performance by ranking 7th in the said CPA licensure examination. Then on June 1st, 2015, Mayor Nene Aguilar signed City Ordinance Number 1271-15, granting 15,000 financial assistance to all BSA graduates of the college starting school year 2014-2015. The primary objective is to provide better chance to all graduates to become licensed accountancy professionals. As of December 2019, our LGU disbursed 4.17 million to 278 BSA graduates of the college. On May 2017, Dfcamclp accomplished its highest achievement in the CPA board examination with Jason Bugatan, the first and lone magna cum laude BSA graduate, ranked 3rd in the said licensure exam. His performance further confirmed the high standard and quality education of Dfcamclp offering to its less fortunate but deserving students. On the 21st of January 2019, Mayor Imelda Aguilar signed City Ordinance Number 1512-18 Series of 2018, providing for the integration of Dfcamclp located at Golden Gate Subdivision, Talon 3, Las Piñas City to serve as main campus, and the Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar Information Technology Training Institute, DFCIT, to be known as Dfcamclp IT Campus. This confirms the commitment of our LGU to promote quality education accessible to all less fortunate but deserving students of Las Piñas City. On January 2019, Mayor Mel Aguilar appointed Professor Eugenia B. Guerra as OIC President of Dfcamclp for both campuses. Under the latter's leadership, the college continues to be strong and resilient even in the midst of the current pandemic. On July 17, 2020, the first virtual graduation ceremony at Dfcamclp was held. Application for admission, entrance examination, and enrollment were done online. First semester of academic year 2020-21, the college adopts alternative learning modalities since face-to-face classes is still forbidden due to COVID-19. The vision of our college. The Dr. Filimon C. Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas, Dfcamclp, as a public institution of higher learning, commits itself to educate and serve the less privileged but deserving students of Las Piñas City through quality tertiary education by emphasizing the importance of knowledge and skills honed through strong values, passion for the best in human and Filipino traditions. It shall strive to achieve responsible service that will contribute to the common efforts toward community building, national development, and global solidarity. Guided by its vision, the Dfcamclp is committed to motivate and develop competent, productive, and ethical professional leaders and citizens of Las Piñas. Conduct and sustain relevant, innovative research extension services for the enrichment of scholarship and community development. Develop and maintain core of competent, dedicated, and ethical administrators, faculty, and service personnel for the efficient and effective delivery of quality academic and administrative to quality education. Provide, improve, maintain, and adequate functional infrastructures supportive and conducive to quality education. Promote and maintain mutually beneficial linkages and networks with institutions and agencies of the local, national, and international levels, and promote and enhance the goodwill and support of the city government, alumni, friends, and benefactors, and the community at large for a viable, sustainable coexistence. This mission and vision has been proven by our beloved college. In fact, a lot of successful graduates have already been deployed all over, not only in the city, in the country, but even outside the country. There are a lot of successful graduates. As of this date, Dfcamclp has already enlisted 15,600 enrollees, 7,924 graduates, and 208 CPA passers. The college continues to shine with a continued support from our LGU, headed by our beloved City Mayor Mel Aguilar, and fully supported by Vice Mayor April Aguilar Neri. We stakeholders of Dfcamclp, the graduates, students, administrators, faculty, and staff, can all raise our heads and proudly say that Dfcamclp is the pride of Las Piñas City and will forever be here to serve as pathway to success in providing a brighter future. Thank you and God bless.
Before we move to the orientation proper, we would like to present the college administrators, department heads, teaching and non-teaching staff of Dfcamclp main and IT campuses. To discuss the DFCAMCLP Alternative Learning Delivery Mode and Assessment of Learners and Grading System, here are our college administrators from the Academic Affairs Office.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Raymond B. Magno, your Vice President for Academic Affairs. This afternoon, I'll be giving you the overview on the learning delivery modalities of the Dr. Pilimon C. Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas. We are currently in the state of pandemic crisis. Thus, school opening will not necessarily mean a classroom setting like we used to be in the old times. The opening of the school depends on the risk assessment and classification of the community under the issued guidelines from the concerned government agencies such as the Department of Health, the Interagency Task Force, and the Office of the President. The learning delivery modality adopted by the Dfcamclp was the distance learning. So, let us define what distance learning is. This learning delivery modality, where learning occurs between the teacher and the learners who are physically remote from each other during the class sessions. Under this delivery modality, the school offers two learning delivery types such as the modular distance learning or the MDL and the online distance learning or the ODL. So let us distinguish the difference between the two. Under the modular distance learning, it uses individualized instruction that allows learners to use self-learning modules or the course pack in printed copies. The said modules were created by the faculty members of this institution to fit and be contextualized to our learners. On the other hand, online distance learning features the teachers as facilitator and needs engagement and participation of learners through the neural learning management systems used during the instruction. The Neura LMS is a virtual classroom that provides powerful tools for educators to create and deliver their lessons live and online and engage learners to achieve extraordinary outcomes. The online distance learning gives the students a way to attend in different class sessions. The sessions are synchronous and asynchronous. Under the synchronous session, learners must attend the live or the online class as per schedule, while in the asynchronous session, students are in a self-paced, self-directive activities. Take note to the students who selected the modular delivery of learning that shifting to other modality to another is not allowed. So furthermore, if time permitted us with God's grace, the DFCAMCLP will shift to blended learning. So what is blended learning? This learning delivery combines the face-to-face and online distance learning, face-to-face and the modular distance learning, and matching of more types of distance learning. For this moment, the DFCAMCLP will utilize modular and online distance learning. It will be the modality for the learning delivery of instruction that the school will ensure everyone. Thank you for listening. God bless us all.
Good day, Dfcamclp students. Welcome to academic year 2020-2021. Starting this academic year, Dfcamclp will implement a new grading system, and this is how your grades will be computed. For your term grade, 60% goes to your class participation composed of the following: quizzes, projects, assignments, oral or written recitations, post-assessments, to name a few. The breakdown of the class participation will be discussed thoroughly to you by your respective professors. Kindly note that they may also give other forms of assessments that was not included as an example earlier. The 40% of your grade will be coming from the major examinations that we have. They are the midterm and final term examinations. The result of your class participation in major examinations will give you your term grade. For your course grade, the two term grades are added. The midterm grade will now be equivalent to 40% of your course grade, while the other 60% will be coming from your final term grade. And that, our students, will be how your grades will be computed starting this academic year.
This orientation aims to provide you important information as we venture into the new normal. Please pay attention, take note, and read the following presentations prepared by the different student support offices, starting with the Office of Student Affairs, followed by the Guidance and Testing Office, Academic Affairs Office, Office of the College Registrar, Library Services, and Medical Clinic.
pleasant day to all Philmonians. We used to call our students and graduates before as Dfcamers, but it sounds like a word with negative connotation if you replace Df to S. As city scholars of Las Piñas City, we believe calling you Philmonians is more fitted and appropriate. For sure, you would all be proud of being a part of this prestigious institution of higher learning. This slide shows the email addresses and landlines of Dfcamclp main and IT campuses, where you can easily connect with our office for your questions, clarifications, and concerns relative to your studies. The next slide shows the organizational structure of the Office of the College Registrar. The office is headed by yours truly, Ramoncito C. Jimenez. The OCR personnel from the main campus are Maylene Berhel de Dios, Assistant to the Registrar, Jocelyn Javier, Registration Officer, Ana Vanessa Mabasa, Records Officer, and Peter Jan Alonso Sana, MIS Officer. On the other hand, the OCR officers and staff at the IT campus are Ms. Annabel Valle, Registrar, Bathsheba Santiago, Assistant to the Registrar, Ryan Kilisa, Database Administrator, Maria Roxanne Molo, Registration Officer, and Delmar Villalobos Jr., Records Officer. Let me define you functions of the Office of the College Registrar. The Office of the College Registrar is the repository of all students' records. It serves as the main frontline service of the college as far as curricular and academic matters are concerned. Thus, the Office of the Registrar handles curricular and academic information, student admissions, registration, evaluation, accreditation, graduation, management of student records, and other allied services. The relationship of the head of OCR to top management of the college. The president is the head of the college with two vice presidents, the VP for academic and the VP for administration. The office of the college registrar is under the supervision of the president in coordination with the two vice presidents. The college registrar is the head of the OCR. He is both a member of the academic council and the administrative council. He is responsible for furnishing the president a copy of the OCR annual accomplishment report and other academic administrative reports. As member of the academic council, he may be appointed by the president to act as secretary of the council. We now go to the mission. The OCR shall provide academic and administrative support to instruction to enable it to attain its educational mandate. And for its vision, the OCR would be completely automated and would be able to provide online services to clientele. Here are the commitment of the OCR. The OCR commitment is to be service-oriented, service-effective, service-efficient, clientele-friendly, honest, trustworthy, and with integrity. As to OCR objectives, it is governed by selective admission, number 2, selective retention of students, number 3, efficient and effective management of student records, and number 4, total quality service to the students. As to the general functions, here are the general functions of the OCR. Number 1, student admission. Second, registration. Third, promotions, evaluation of students' records. Fourth, records management. Fifth, curricular information dissemination. And lastly, graduation. This is the reason the office is called the Alpha and Omega of any educational institution. Mula sa simula, during application for admission, and when they graduate, we are in charge of the graduation ceremony and provide them with their credentials, such as diploma, transcript of records, certifications, and other transfer credentials. The OCR is attuned to the times. In fact, the prohibition of face-to-face transactions due to the current pandemic compels us to provide online or virtual services, such as online application for admission and online examination. Classes this semester will also be done online. Since you are still on online or virtual mode, the OCR sends you the date of your qualifying exams posted in our FB page account. The list of passers are those who successfully met our cutoff score. We have notified you through email the enrollment date, provide you the enrollment link, and the date of submission of admission requirements. For the officially enrolled and bona fide students, we shall send you the digital copy of your certificate of. For those who withdraw their registration, you can retrieve the requirements submitted to us within 2 weeks from the first day of classes. In this case, our reference date is September 14, 2020, being the official start of classes this first semester of academic year 2020-2021. If you go beyond the 2-week period, you have to follow college policy on dropping. Because of the current pandemic, we shall allow withdrawal of registration by advising us through email, provided you append electronic copy of your signature. As soon as we go back to normal, the official rules on withdrawal shall be strictly observed. Every end of the semester, the Office of the Registrar will email your grade slip. Hard copy of grade slip can be secured if you make a request through email. The following slide shows the school policy on leave of absence. A leave of absence, LOA, may be granted upon the discretion of the college to any students who is unable to continue attending classes beyond the period of official dropping under the following circumstances. A student is sick and unable to continue attending classes supported by a medical certificate. A student is unable to continue going to school with maternity, parenting, or family health reasons. Students requesting for LOA should be in good standing and they do not exceed the maximum residency rule, which is 5 years. An approved LOA is only valid for 1 academic year. Please take note of the conditions of availing LOA and its validity. We now go to the grading system. As you can see in this slide, for sure all of you are interested to know our grading system. As shown in the slide, we are now adopting the grade point system. The college used the percentage grade system for the past 22 years. For example, if a student obtains a percentage grade between 97 to 100%, she will be given a grade of flat 1 or 1.0, while those receiving grade below 74% will get 5 or a failed mark. The other remarks used in our grading system are INC for incomplete, OD officially dropped, UW unauthorized withdrawal, and FA for failure due to absences. The current slides describes when you will obtain the INC, UW, OD, and FA. The INC must be completed within the next semester or the final grade automatically becomes failed. Unauthorized withdrawal is withdrawal of enrollment without proper permit from the Office of the College Registrar. Dropping and withdrawal should be accompanied by a letter informing the college of your intention to withdraw or drop. When a student committed more than the allowable absences, the grade is FA, or again, failure due to absences. The succeeding slides show some of the official forms issued by the OCR, namely the Certificate of Registration. This is what we're going to send you via email, a digital copy of your Certificate of Registration. Then another form is the report on completion of rating. Suppose you obtain an incomplete grade, you need to accomplish this form and submit it to the Office of the Registrar after accomplishing the form and have it signed by the concerned officers. Then another form is the collegiate scholastic record, or as mentioned before, this is the grade slip. Includes the course description, course grade, total number of units earned, and the remarks. Then for the last form, which all of you are required to accomplish and return it back to the OCR, is what you call the Student's Pledge and Agreement form. It states that in consideration of my admission to Dfcamclp and of the privileges of a student in this school, I hereby promise and pledge to abide by and comply with all the rules and regulations laid down by competent authorities in the college and the pertinent rules such as Articles 8, Sections 83 to 85, and Article 21, Section 101, embodied in the CHED Manual of Regulations for Higher Education. I hereby certify that I have submitted all required documents for enrollment, that all said documents and or entries thereof are true and genuine. I have followed all the required registration procedures of the college, that it is hereby understood that my enrollment can be cancelled or invalidated by the school authorities if any of the above are not satisfied and or complied with. Lastly, I have attended and understood the student orientation program and will comply with all the policies, rules and regulations and other guidelines discussed during the said orientation. Signed, signature over printed name of the student, the date, then confirm your parents or guardians' signature over printed name. Thank you for listening. Hopefully you have learned a lot from my presentation.
Hi, I'm Cherry Orbita. I'm your main campus nurse. I'm here today to provide you just a short glimpse of the main function and services of our clinic. Our college clinic is a support service that focuses on the promotion, protection, and maintenance of optimal health. So how do we protect or promote health? We promote health by doing information campaigns and also doing health counseling. So previously, before the COVID-19, if you want to talk to someone about your health or any health related concern, you can just go ahead and go to the clinic and talk to me. But because of the current health situation, face-to-face consultation or face-to-face counseling is not encouraged, but you don't need to worry. We are still here for you. You can just reach us by just checking our Facebook page. Just search the Dfcamclp Medical Clinic, so you can send us a message and we will respond to you. Or you can also send us an email message to our official email address, which is dfcamclp.clinic@gmail.com, all lowercase. So while I'm here, let's go ahead and talk about the COVID-19. So we've been hearing about COVID-19 for how many months now, but I want you to know that it is really best to protect ourselves. As you know, until now, we don't have any known treatment or medication yet. So it is best to really protect ourselves, avoid getting the virus. So like I previously mentioned, for all those who have known me, I always say that prevention is better than cure. So what can we do to protect ourselves? Again, let's just follow the protocols that has been laid out to us. So please wash your hands. So with soap and water, if you are in a situation where there is no soap that you can use or there is no water, you can just go ahead and use your alcohol or a hand sanitizer, but please make sure that it is at least 60%. It has 60% alcohol. Always clean and disinfect. So especially those countertops, your cell phones, all the things that we usually touch. It is very important to clean and disinfect. So as much as possible, please stay indoors. If there are instances or scenarios that you need to go out, you need to bring your face mask and your face shield. And also please maintain at least 1 meter of distance. You know that you can get infected by someone. For example, someone sneezes and you're near them and they are infected already, you can go ahead and get their virus. So it's much better for you to maintain your distance. And also as a reminder, if you are using your mask, please don't touch the outer cover, just use the loops, the side loops of your face mask. So right now, if you don't have any surgical mask, cloth mask will do, but please make sure that you will add an additional protection or an additional layer of protection, which is just a tissue. You can go ahead and add it so that you'll be more protected. So let's go ahead and talk about on how to slow down the spread of the disease. So if you think you are not feeling good, you're sick, please refrain from going outside. It is best to isolate ourselves for at least 14 days. So what are the symptoms of the COVID-19? So you have shortness of breath, you have fever, that means you have a body temperature of more than 37.5 degrees Celsius. You are coughing, you have chills, you have lost your sense of taste and smell. So if you want to be tested for RT-PCR or the swab testing, we need to coordinate with our barangay health center. So if you think you're feeling those things or you're feeling those symptoms, please don't go out and isolate ourselves. So during these trying times, I know it is very hard, but we are here for you. If you have anything or anything in mind or that's bothering you, you can just reach us to us. And this is actually the number for our health office, which is in charge of the COVID-19, which is 8994-5782. So during these trying times, it is very stressful. It is really mentally taxing. So what can we do to cope with stress? So one is we can definitely go ahead and talk to our loved ones. It is very normal if you feel lonely. I mean, if you are lonely, if you're sad, sometimes you're angry. It is really normal to feel those emotions during this time. So what we can suggest is to contact your loved ones, especially if you are the person that really loves to hang out with friends, really love going out. So I know you can go out, but you can still talk to them, right? So we still have social media platforms. You can just text them, video chat, so you still have means of communication. Secondly is please maintain a healthy lifestyle by doing exercises, getting lots of sleep. So getting a lot of sleep will help your body recuperate more and definitely will enhance your immune system aside from taking the vitamins. And third, please don't smoke, don't drink, and don't do drugs, definitely. So if you need someone to talk to, you can you can talk to our healthcare workers. Fourth is please get the facts from our reliable sources. So right now we are hearing a lot of news, a lot of information about COVID, about this and that, and it will cause us to be more anxious, to be more stressed. So please only get information from the the right sources like the DOH and the WHO. So those are the credible sources of information for our current situation, the COVID-19. And lastly, you can revisit your old hobbies or your old skills, let's say your skills. So for example, previously, because you're so busy, you weren't able to play your guitar. This is the best way. This is the best time for you to do that again, so that whatever is bothering you, it will help you to take your mind of anything that's been bothering you for a while. So again, if you need someone to talk to, you can just go ahead and reach us at our Facebook page and our Gmail account. So again, this is Nurse Sherry. Thank you so much for that.
The new normal in DFCAM CLP means that we will be under alternative learning modalities and would entail being online most of the time. And because of this, here is a quick guide on netiquette for DFCAM CLP learners.
Good day everyone! Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Welcome back to school students ng faculty. First of all, let me introduce myself. I'm Janelle Ang and I'm from SMART. And thank you so much, Gera, Sir Elmer, and Ms. Michelle for having me talk about our partnership in your orientation. So prior to this pandemic, I already visited the campus. So that's where we had our initial meetings about this partnership. And I'm very happy that despite that the challenges that we are currently facing, we have sealed this partnership with the community. So ayan, without further ado, let me introduce our Smart Infocast service, which is one of the solutions that we've offered to the school. So here's a video para malaman niyo po kung ano yung Infocast.
Attention students! Now you can easily receive school updates and official announcements directly on your smartphone with the InfoCast service powered by Smart. No data, no worries, because use of this service is absolutely free for Smart, TNT, and Sun subscribers. Getting started is no hassle. Just follow these 2 do's to register. Step 1. Scan the QR code with your smartphone. Step 2. Input your personal details on the InfoCast registration screen. Once you receive your SMS confirmation, you're all set. It's that easy. Aside from school updates and announcements, you now have access to Smart's exclusive offers, perks, prizes, and more. Make school life easy and simple with the InfoCast service powered by Smart.
So, makakatanggap na po kayo ngayon ng mga SMS updates, advisories from the school. So, official po siyang message ng galing sa school. Ang makikita nyo pong sender is Dfcamclp. Ayan. So, the video says something about registration. I believe that Sir Elmer has already conducted a survey, getting all the, if not all, most of the mobile numbers of the students and faculty para may register sa InfoCast. So, yes. So, sa mga nakapag-register, na-register ng mobile numbers, I'm sure you've already gotten a text message that you are registered. So, for those that are not yet registered, do not worry. I'll be working with Sir Elmer para mai-register po kayo. And, ayun, one more thing. Ang sabi sa video, it's free for Smart Sun and TNT subscribers. For those non-smart subscribers. So, for the non-smart subscribers, don't worry. We are giving away free SIMs for those non-smart subscribers para po makatanggap din kayo ng announcement from the school. So, why is InfoCast important? Kasi not all of us have load or have access to data all the time. At least pag text message po, basta may signal lang kayo, hindi naman kailangan ng data, makakuha niyo pa rin naman yung update or advisory. So there. So that's the first solution that we provided. The next one, this one covers more for the online learning. So let me share what this offer is. So here, ito po siya. So get equipped for online learning. So we are providing very discounted prices ng Smart Bro namin. So it's only 795 for the Dfcam community. And instead of 999 or sa online store namin currently naka 995 siya. So ayun nga po. So 795 na lang siya instead of 999 or 995. This is an exclusive offer to Dfcam. Sa mga distributors po namin, hindi ganyan yung presyo. Or yun nga, sa Lazada, sa Shopee, 995 po ang presyo. So, ayan, for those who are still in need of pocket Wi-Fi or for online learning, just I'll be coordinating with Sir Elmer on how we can get the orders na lang. Ayan. And then we are also offering Giga Study, our Giga Study pack. This one comes with free 3 gig every day for online learning apps. So the whole Google Suite and Microsoft Office. Ayan po siya, 3 gig every day. On top of the open access data. Ayan. So here's the breakdown lang. Okay, so I'll be sharing all of this with Sir Elmer. So in case you did, maybe we'll find a way on how to disseminate it to everyone. Ayan. So, okay, so aside from the InfoCast, the discounted devices and the load offers, we are also going to be conducting several more activities. One of these, which is magpaparakol po kami. Through InfoCast po ito, so watch out. We're still working on it, but coming soon na po yan. And then, aside from that, we are also conducting several webinars for the faculty and the students. So, recently lang, nung September 2, we've had a Cyber Smart webinar. So, that one was about keeping your online profiles, online data private on how to protect yourselves, especially now. Also, all of our transactions are done online. So, yan, dapat maging vigilant po talaga tayo dyan. So, we had that seminar, webinar, I mean. So, there. So, we'll be having more of these webinars, and I'll be inviting you, the whole faculty and the students naman, and it's for free. So, once we have the schedule, I'll be sharing it with everyone para po maka-attend kayo. So, dagdag knowledge and learnings na rin po ito for us. So, once again, thank you so much, Ma'am Guerra, Sir Elmer, and Miss Michelle for having me. Yeah, welcome back to school, students. So, I hope that we can all be productive despite all the challenges. Goodbye.
And to officially close the program, here are some final messages from our college administrators.
Welcome to Dr. Filimonsi Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas, home of city scholars, home of value-laden students, and home to several national board top-notchers in the CPA licensure examinations. Student orientation is very important in the life of a student, and we hope that you have listened very well to the messages, to the reminders, rules, and regulations of the college. Take them by heart and use them to your advantage. Rules are not meant to be broken and then find ways to evade the consequences because of palakasan. Rules are rules, and they were crafted by leaders of the college, not to make life difficult for you, but to guide you, to protect you, and to make you better citizens of the city, and eventually the nation. Salamat po sa inyong pagpapatuloy sa pag-aaral. Education cannot wait. Hence, it must continue. And we thank you for your wise decision to continue despite all odds. We thank your parents and your guardians for backing you up to continue schooling. Well, the college is not promising you a walk in the park. We are all first-timers in this pandemic. No person or any organization for that matter could claim and proclaim that they are the most prepared in this pandemic. If you are still alive today, you are more than blessed. If you can still eat and could go online, you are one of the privileged few. And if you are successfully admitted to Dfcamclp for school year 2020-21 to study for free, so you could continue dreaming for your family, so you could fulfill your long-time dream for a better life, then you should be grateful. Be grateful for the rest of your life. Be grateful because not all local colleges and universities in the Philippines offer absolute free education. Ang gagawin nyo na lang talaga pag kayo ay nasa DFCAM ay mag-aral na mag-aral, mangarap, at magpursige. Be grateful to the city government of Las Piñas for giving you the best platform that will give you better opportunities and unimaginable grace in the near future. And so allow me to give you simple ways to move forward as we all begin the first semester. Okay ba yun? Number 1, spread hope and not fake news. Maging responsable po tayo. Wala sa TikTok, sa YouTube, o sa Netflix ang tunay na buhay. Huwag magreklamo na magreklamo. Mas maganda ang buhay ninyo ngayon kumpara sa iba. Number 2, kahit po tayo ay naka-quarantine, hindi naman ibig sabihin niya ay naka-quarantine ang ating mga personal motivation at inspiration. Hindi nangangahulugan na ang quarantine ay naka-quarantine na rin ang ating mga pangarap. Kailangan nating magpatuloy sa buhay. Ikatlo, mahirap ang panahon, pero kailangan nating maging flexible. Kailangan nyo maging flexible sa buhay. Hindi na po tayo babalik sa dating nakasanayang normal. Kaya, inaasahan namin na magiging mas flexible kayo sa mga magaganap pa sa mga susunod na buwan, sa mga susunod na araw. Ika-4, kahit na naka-quarantine tayo, hindi ibig sabihin ay isolated tayo. Panahon ito para sa reconnection. Social distancing doesn't mean social isolation. Try your best to connect. Try your best. Kalima, magpatawad. Kapag hirap ka, patawarin mo sarili mo. Kapag hindi kaya ng magulang mo, patawarin mo rin sila. Kapag sa tingin mo, ang teacher mo ay hindi makasabay sa new normal, patawarin mo rin sila. Kapag hindi ka satisfied sa performance nila, patawarin mo pa rin. Bakit? Hindi kasi normal ang panahon. Panahon ngayon ng pagpapatawad, panahon ngayon upang magbigayan. Dahil hindi normal ang panahon. Ika-anim, mag-ingat. Hindi lahat na nakikita nyo sa social media ay okay. Hindi lahat ng pina-follow ninyo ay magandang impluensya. Alamin muna kung makakatulong siya sa paglago mo bilang tao. Kung makakapag-ambag ba siya sa iyong pangarap, sa hinaharap. Kapag alam mong negatibo ang lumalabas sa kanyang bibig, dumistansya. Kapag negatibo ang kanyang mga sinishare sa Facebook, dumistansya. Walang masama sa pagdistansya. Ang kailangan mo ngayon ay protektahan ang iyong mental health. Ikapito, express your gratitude. Huwag mong ilihim yan o isekreto. Announce to the world that you are grateful. So the world will give you more reasons to express gratitude for. Ang taong grateful sa buhay, mas malayo po ang nararating. Ikawalo, acknowledge the good things that happened in your life despite the odds. When you acknowledge the good things in your life, the world will all have the reason to smile back at you, and you will live in abundance. Ikasyam, COVID-19 is here to stay. The world is just working out how we live with it. We just have to change our behavior in order to thrive. And lastly, dapat mag-pray. Mag-pray tayo na mag-pray. Sabi ko na lahat sa inyo ang mga dapat nyong ways to move forward as we face this pandemic. So pray. Yan ang aking pang-10. Importante yan. There is power in persistent prayer. Sabi rin yan sa Bible, kung naniniwala kayo, kung kayo ay Bible believer, di ba? Micah 7:7, there is power in persistent prayer. Magdasal kayo at para lalo kayo maging positibo sa buhay. At yun, yung 10 na binigay ko sa inyo na pwede ninyong balik-balikan, pwede ninyong balikan yung video na to, total ito ay pre-recorded na nga. Don't worry. Whenever you have the desire to improve, to motivate or inspire yourself, you can always review the tips given to you. So that would be for our ways forward. Congratulations for making this far, and together, let us welcome the academic year 2020-2021 with stronger faith and resiliency. Thank you for listening. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy newfound friends. Enjoy the first semester. And we hope that we will all rise together and we will all heal as one. Welcome sa ating virtual student orientation.
Good afternoon, dear students. As we are now approaching the last part of the program, let me also welcome you all to Dr. Filemon C. Aguilar Memorial College of Las Piñas. To all freshies, it is our pleasure to have you on board our esteemed institution. And to all the second year and third year Dfcamclp scholars, welcome back. We know that this is not the kind of orientation that most of you are expecting. But due to the threat of the unprecedented pandemic, the management has decided to use this platform to keep us all safe. Please know that we are grateful to have you as our official students and excited to see you all as soon as this pandemic is over. I hope you were able to jot down notes, highlight important details, and take them by heart. May these presentations help you become acquainted with each of the office's most important policies and guidelines in our school. In case you missed some portion of this orientation, you may always get back as this premiere will be available and shared to all FB pages of all Dfcamclp offices. This is the only first among the series of virtual orientations that Dfcamclp will be conducting for all of you. We know that this school year's setup is very challenging to you students and all stakeholders. We hope that in your own simple way as scholars, you will be able to be one with us in hurdling these challenges. Let us learn to embrace the beauty of this extraordinary situation and turn all negativities and threats into positive outlook and opportunities. Let us not remain hopeless and be paralyzed by this pandemic. Instead, look at the fantastic things that this virus has opened for us. God is teaching us to be more grateful, more forgiving, and more loving. Thank you that this pandemic has opened many doors, blessings, and opportunities for our institution. Thank you that we now have our own learning management system, as what only most private institutions or schools used to have. That we are blessed with additional ICT infrastructure, and that we have the full support of the local government unit in ensuring that education will continue no matter what. Thank you. Have a nice day and God bless us all.
This concludes the college orientation for academic year 2020-2021. Once again, welcome to Dfcamclp. For questions and clarifications, you may contact the following student support offices. Thank you.